Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rafael. I am an electrical engineer, and in this video I would like to invite you to observe the solution of three problems that can be solved using sets and Venn diagrams. Alright my friends, let's go to the first exercise. Exercise number 1 says, in an exam there were two questions. In a class of 4 students, 10 answered both questions correctly, 25 answered the first question correctly, and 18 answered the second question correctly. Now the question: how many students didn't answer any of the questions correctly? Okay, my friends, this is the exercise. Let's go to the solution. Let's analyze the information that the exercise provided. There are 2 questions in this exam, okay? And the total number of students in this class is 40 students, all right? Now let's use a Venn diagram with sets to solve this question. Let's analyze this information here. 10 students answered both questions correctly, and what does it mean? It means that 10 students answered both question 1 and question 2 correctly, so they belong to the intersection, okay? 10 students answered both questions correctly. Okay, my friends? It means that these 10 students here answered both question 1 and question 2 correctly. That's why they belong to the intersection of the sets. Alright, my friends? Let's go and analyze this information here. 25 students answered the first question correctly, okay? This circle here represents question 1, okay? And the exercise said that 25 answered the first question correctly, and we already have 10. Okay, 10 answered question 1 correctly, but these 10 also answered question 2 correctly. But to complete 25, we need 15, and these 15 represent the number of students that answered only question 1 correctly and not question 2, okay? And 15 plus 10 is 25. Alright, are you understanding? Let's analyze this third information here. 18 answered the second question correctly. Alright, we already have 10. 10 that represents students that answered both question 1 and question 2 correctly. But we need to complete 18, we need 8. And what does 8 students represent? Represent the number of students that answered only question 2 correctly. Okay, my friends? And the total number of students is 40. And what we want, the exercise wants us to find the number of students that didn't answer any of the questions correctly. The question is, how many students didn't answer any of the questions correctly? This is our x, okay? It is outside because these students didn't answer any of the questions correctly, okay? Then we sum them all. 15 plus 10 plus 8 plus x is equal to 40, alright? And we sum these and pass subtracting to the other side, and we find that x is equal to 7, alright? And what does it mean? What does this represent? 7 is the number of students, okay, the value of x, that didn't answer any of the questions correctly. Alright, my friends, this was question 1. Let's go to question 2 now. Question number 2 now, my friends. 500 people were consulted about their preference regarding TV stations A and B, and the following result was obtained. 280 people watch channel A, 270 people watch channel B, and 70 people watch neither A nor B. Alright, my friends, this is the information that the exercise provided, and now the question: what is the number of people who watch channel A but do not watch channel B? Alright, this is the question. Let's go to the solution and let's analyze the information here, okay? Let's begin with the 70 people watch neither A nor B, so they don't belong to the circles, okay? They don't belong to the set. They are outside of the sets because they do not watch A nor B, all right? Neither of them. And let's suppose that the intersection, let's call the intersection X, alright? Let's call the intersection X. And the exercises said that 280 people watch channel A, okay? X is the intersection. To complete 280, we need 280 minus X. 280 minus X plus X is the total number in the set A, which is 280. Could you comprehend? The same will be done for set B, okay? 270 people watch channel B. We already have X. To complete 270, we need 270 minus X, okay? This is what we are going to do to calculate what the exercise wants. One more time. Set A is 280 people. 280 people watch channel A. So there are 280 people in set A. We place the X in the intersection between the people that watch both channel A and channel B. If we want the people that watch only channel A, this is going to be 280 minus X, because X is the number of people that watch both A and B. We want the people that watch only A. This is 280 minus X. And if we sum 280 minus X plus X, it is 280, and 280 is the number of people, as the exercise informed us, is the number of people that watch channel A. The same was done for channel B, okay? X is the number of people that watch both channel A and B, alright? If we want the number of people that watch only channel B, it is going to be 270 minus X. But 270 minus X plus X is 270, and as the exercise said, it is the number of people that watch only channel B, okay? So we are right there. The information makes sense, okay? The way we compose the problem makes sense, and it is in accordance with the information that the exercise provided, alright? Then we simply do some mathematics here. 280 minus X plus 270 minus X plus 70 has to be equal to 500. Okay, my friends? Simple mathematics now. Everybody can do it. And if you calculate, you find that X is equal to 120. And what does it mean? It means that 120 people watch both channels A and B. Alright? But it is not what we want. What we want is, the exercise asked us this: what is the number of people who watch channel A but do not watch channel B. And this is this number here. 280 people minus X is the number of people that watch only channel A and not channel B. Alright, so it is gonna be 280 minus 120, and this is equal to 160 people. Okay, my friends, this is the number of people that watch channel A but not channel B. We have to remove the X because the X is in the intersection, meaning that people in the X watch both channel A and channel B. We do not want people that watch both channel A and channel B. We want people that watch only channel A, and it is 160 people. Alright, my friends, this was question 2. Let's go to question 3 now. Okay, my friends, let's go to the last exercise. Let's go to question 3. In a school, every student studies at least one of the languages, Spanish, English, and French. It is known that 29 students study Spanish, 50 students study French, and 66 study English. It is also known that 10 students study Spanish and French, 12 students study English and French, and 6 students study Spanish and English. And knowing that the school has 119 students, what is the number of students that study the 3 languages? Okay, we want this X here. We want the intersection of these sets. We want the number of students that study French, English, and Spanish, the 3 languages. Okay? Let's go to the solution, my friends. This is the exercise, but it is going to be hard attempting to solve this question using a Venn diagram. We could, and we would answer it correctly, but there is this trick here, alright? And we are going to use this, and it is going to facilitate a lot our calculation. For the union of 3 sets with intersections, the relationship holds true. The number of elements of the union of 3 sets is equal to the number of the elements of set A plus the number of elements of set B plus the number of elements of set C minus the number of elements of the intersection between A and B minus the number of elements of the intersection between A and C minus the number of elements of the intersection between B and C plus the number of elements of the intersection of them all. Alright? Here I used A, B, and C, but in reality we want to mean French, English, and Spanish. Okay? What is the number of the union between them all? It is the number of students in that school. It is 119. And the number of students that study Spanish is 29. The number of students that study French is 50. The number of students that study English is 66. The number of students that study Spanish and French is 10. The number of students that study English and French is 12. The number of students that study Spanish and English is 6. And the number of students that study the 3 languages is the X, is what we want to find, the intersection of the sets. Okay? Now, it is simple mathematics. Anybody can do it, and if you do it, you will find X equal to 2. Okay? And what does it mean? It means that only 2 students out of 119 study the 3 languages, French, English, and Spanish. Okay, my friends, this solution is a whole lot simpler than using a Venn diagram. Alright, my friends, this is the video that I wanted to make. I hope you liked it and learned from it. I am a teacher, guys. If you want to book a lesson with me, use my WhatsApp number. Goodbye!